Okay, hi guys. I'm super glad to have you. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be walking us through the Microsoft Contact Center. I'm super glad for what I'm going to be showing us. So for today, this is one of the first videos for the series of the content centers that I'll be releasing. So you can do it to watch the other ones. So I'll be walking us through the Microsoft Contact Center. Very, very beautiful, I must say. It's a good one from Microsoft. So let's just head in. I'll show you how you could go about getting the trial environment. And when you get the trial environment, and I will just walk us through how the interface looks like, how the contact center works, and some fun stuffs in it. So let's just head to a browser, and so on your search interface, you just say try Dynamics 365 Content Center. Anyone that comes up, right? So let me just pick this. So picking this now. So I could just scroll down and you see the sign up for a free Dynamics 365 Contact Center. So you just click on it. Then you could go down to the contact center trial page. So I'll just click on this to go to the contact center trial page. So with this now, you could just click on the try for free. So I'll just click on try for free. It's going to ask you to enter your email. So I'll just use the company email, 𝗖𝗃𝗲𝗿𝗃𝗶𝗄@𝗲𝗏.com. And I'm going to click on this and I'm going to start trial. So it's going to kick in and create a trial environment on the tenant. And voila, we could walk through many things sitting there. So I'll just have this provision, then we'll go straight into our environment and do just that. So I'll just enter the information it's requesting me. So I've submitted my information on the platform. So it's asking me to sign in. So I'll just sign in as usual. So let me authenticate my sign in here. Just a minute. Okay, so I'm authenticating this. Right. So when I'm done authenticating, so it's gonna get me in and show me the environment it has provisioned for me. Right. So the environment is coming up. So the contact center, it's actually a beautiful and fantastic idea from Microsoft, right? In the Dynamics 365 Customer Engagement Suite. So with this, with the contact center now, right? You could configure your IVR, have communication from different platforms, integrated with the IVR system. So let me just allow this. So quickly, one of the fun way to test the Dynamics 365 Contact Center environment is you could walk through each of the guide that has been given here, right? So first you could explore the voice. So for the voice now, you're going to make a phone call to a number and you're going to pick up the call. So I'm going to be walking us through that also. Then the next is we're going to be exploring the chat, right? We're going to show you how when customers chat from your various chat endpoints, how those live chats come, and also showing you how you'll be able to embed this chats on various platforms. So let's just kick in quickly, and I'm going to show you the interface when calls come in. So I'm going to click on take a tour. So once you click on take a call, it's going to bring you here. So you can dial in this number, and when you dial this number from any contact, right, it's going to kick in with Copilot. So Copilot is the voice IVR. So you can check also my video on how to set up the voice IVR for contact center. Then also when the call comes through, then you're going to just show the interface of how the agents at your calls at your contact center are going to accept these calls as they come in, and how the interface look like and the phone stuffs that are available. So let me make the call from my end, right? So I'm going to call the number on my screen, which is +18. So this is a US free trial number 18338211351. So I'm going to dial. So I'm dialing the number.
I did not.
So the co-pilot is asking me to make some requests. Product issues.
Sure. What's the name of the product? Trouble with.
Okay.
You can say 𝗪𝗹𝗺𝗀1000.
Yeah, I want to talk to a representative.
Sure. What's the name of the product you're having trouble with?
Talk to a representative.
𝗪𝗹𝗺𝗀1000. Press to a live agent. Please stand by.
So basically, this is how the call comes in, right? Then the agents will then pick up the phone call. So I'm going to pick up this call here, right? So once you pick up the call, right, the call interface pops up. So I'm just going to be walking us through the call interface while it comes up. So basically, that's how the call integration works for the contact center. So this is the call interface after the call has been picked by the agent, right? So I'm just going to quickly close all these out. So this panel is what gives us the summary, right, of the call, and also the call interaction between the agent and the customer. So you could see all that here. So when the call has ended, you have the option of showing transcript, right? So showing transcript is to give the transcript of all what has happened. Then we have the very cool feature where you could see the sentiment of the customer, right, even while on voice. So this is fantastic. So while on the call, you could tell if the customer's tone is moving from neutral to negative, or it's more positive based on the person's interaction. So we also have the co-pilot summary, right, in which summarizes everything. We could see that pops up here. It automatically pops up when the call is hanged up from the customer's end. So I could click the close this and try spinning it up again. You can see when I click on it, so it will give you a summary of what the call is. You could copy it, maybe take it to wherever place you want to take it. Maybe you want to create a new case, as the case may be, or maybe do some additional fun stuff. So we also have notes taking. So you're on the call and you need to you need to take some notes of what the customer is saying. So voila, it's available here for us. So you just click on this and straight away I could take notes about what the call is about. So I could take, maybe I want to just capture some key points, right? And call was about, let's say, reference ID, something like that, right? So you could put all those notes and you could just add those notes, and it sticks to this record. So in history, or in the history of that call, you could go back and see what transpired, and you could also see that notes. So if the phone number that called is actually a spam phone number, you could tag this here so that the system knows that, and it makes future reference to it when those customers, when that specific person that is spam makes some call. So we have the option for you to link the case, right? So if this call needs to produce a ticket, right? So you can use this to create a ticket, and then it will be linked to this phone call. And another cool feature we have here is on the middle panel, right? You get the full details of the customer, and if that phone number is actually tied, it actually picks up a wrong customer number. You could remove the customer is tied to, then you just look up the customer in your system and tie that. So all these are just demo data, right? And it gives you full details about the customer, okay, the company the customer belongs to, that's the caller, the person's email, then some other fun stuff. So it also gives you some cool information about the phone number that was calling, the voice, the channel that this interaction is coming from, how long the person was on the wait queue, and the time that call was made. So you have those fun stuff. So even on the call, your agents or persons that are supporting in your contact center can have the a 360-degree views of this specific customer, and it could change across maybe different linked records. So I could see everything that has transpired with that specific customer. So you also have the co-pilots working here, where your agents could quickly ask a question, but this for this environment I've not turned this on, right, and quickly get insight. You also have the smart assist, right, that gives you knowledge-based recommendation. Then you have scripts. So if there are specific scripts that your agents needs to follow, right? How they should greet the customer, how should they close the conversation. So some companies or your company have a policy on how your agents that pick calls, what they should say and all that. So you could embed those scripts here, and they will follow through when they're on the call with the customer. Then we now have the knowledge search, right? That you could quickly use to search and get information. So let's say I just type issues here and I click on search. So depending on what the agent is trying to quickly look out for, right, you have your knowledge base at the fingertips, all on contact center. This is beautiful, I must say. So that's basically a run through of the interface for the phone, right, which is uh, your telephony. So how it works on the contact center, and you have the option of bringing in your online and those integrations. I'll walk through that in my other videos, showing you how the integration with voice through the Azure communication is being done. So the next I'm going to walk us through is with the chat. So let's just head straight to the chat. Okay, so to test the chat, I'll just go back to my tour. We've done for the voice. Let me just close this, and I could then go back to my home and take my tour back and open the tour for explore chat. So let me just take a tour. So for the charts now, if you could see on the lower corner, right, it's popping up. It's going to pop up the chat widget, right, in which you could use to test, and you could see how agents will also pick up chats as they come from maybe your website, different platforms, and how they will be responding to customers as the case may be. So I'm going to click on this chat demo. So if you could also watch my videos on creating these chats from scratch, right, and how you could also embed them on your websites and different platforms. So let me just use this and say, hi, I need help, right? So it's looking into our knowledge source. So it's looking into the knowledge source and to give me, say, I'm sorry, I can't really help you. I should try rephrasing. So let me just ask, when are stores open? Something like this. Looking into a knowledge source. I'm sorry. Okay. So now let me say it should transfer me. Let me tell it I want to talk to an agent, right? Something like this. So you can see that it's transferring me to a live agent. So basically, this is how the live agent also will pick it. It's just same with the voice, but now it's telling us that this is a chat, right? The previous one, it will tell if it's coming from Facebook, it's going to tell that it's from Facebook. If you place this on WhatsApp, it's going to tell that it's coming from WhatsApp. So we have all those fun stuff. But the beautiful thing about the interface is they are all the same, right? Across all the channels they are coming in from. So let me accept this. So when I accept this, you're now going to see that the interface that pops up is same with what we had, right, for the voice, right? So you can see the beautiful interface we have. Same on the communication panel. We have the sentiments. So let me just go back and say, I am very sad. This is very bad, right? I am not happy. So you could see that the sentiment is already now changing. So it has gone from neutral to negative now to very negative, right? So that's one of the cool features that it's available on the contact center. So we have the Copilot summary also here, in which you could select to get a summary of all the conversation. You know, sometimes this conversation can become very, very lengthy, right? And one of the cool thing and the cool feature I see here is you could get a quick summary of whatever has happened to the customer, and in no time you can give reasonable response to the customer, not trying to scroll down up and see all the interactions that the customer has had with the bots, right? So I could just click on this and ask it to summarize for me. So now I'm clicking on, so you can see it's giving me a detailed summary about the complaints. So the next also feature we have here is a quick reply, right? That gives agents some quick replies they could quickly just select and it pops up. So let's just say I click on this and I click on send. So you could see this is like a quick click, right? Welcome to our lecture. My name is Victor. Speaking the agent's name, and voila, this will save quite a lot of time for some persons to actually do the typing, as the case may be. So the other option we also have is the transfer chat. So I could move this chat from one queue to another, right? So let's say after chatting with the customer, I found out that okay, there will be better hands in another queue to assist them, or this doesn't belong to maybe the team I work with, right? I could do well to transfer this. So that's the option. Also, I could bring in a consultation, meaning I could request someone to come join me on this same chat. So it's very, very beautiful. I could even bring in a manager. I could bring in a resource person in my team that is very, very knowledgeable about what I was assigned to, right? And the person will just have a pop-up by the right here, and I can be interacting with that person, and at some point I could even add the person to the conversation with the customer. So you could also add attachments. And those are some of the fun stuff you could do. Also, just like you saw that we could add notes, you could also add notes there. Then, as I said earlier on, the beautiful thing is that for the interface, it's virtually same. So your agent doesn't need to be bothering themselves about okay, what this one seems to be like and all that. So the same way we had from the voice, right? You can now have on the chat also that you have the customer information. You could go down and see the device is coming from, and you could see the engagements that this person is chatting. So you could have multiple tabs of those different engagements. You just have closed the phone call. So with that, agents could even see okay, where are all this current session I'm opening up, where is it coming from? Is it live chat? Is it from Facebook? Is it from WhatsApp? So all that will be stated here. And as you can see, the customer's 360-degree view is still here, right? Giving you the customer's 360-degree view. So you can see the keynotes points we added from that previous phone call already tracked against that customer. So that's one of the two beautiful features that we have in the contact center. It's actually massive, right, when you want to use it. So there also the other one you could test, right, is the explore the widgets. So when I walk through creating a chat widget for contact center, I'm going to show you how you're going to create the widget from scratch. So keep a lookout and just scroll down on the list of my videos and navigate down to the one that works on chat creation and how you could embed that. So just a walkthrough also of how the other interface looks like and some of the other things we have available. So we have the work items section here. Let me just close this. So the work item session is what just gives you some of the work items that you as an agent has. Then if you click on these and on this tab here, you have guides to different dashboards. This is a historical dashboard. It gives you history about um, analytics on conversations that have happened. Then you have the knowledge analytics. So it shows you how well. So let me just open this one. This one is going to give you a historical representation of the data. Okay, this is setting up and it take quite some time. So while for the Omnichannel historical also gives you like the uh, interactions that are coming in through your chat areas are the ones that are referred to as Omnichannel. So from Facebook, WhatsApp, and as the case may be, those ones are what are referred to as Omnichannel. Then you have both historical, meaning your history. Then you have real time, meaning you want to see the ones that are currently running. So which one are currently running? So all these are not yet set up because it's just a trial environment. So I'll show you in my subsequent videos how those things looks like. Then you also have the queues where you could monitor your queues and personalization settings that you could do. And then social profiles, activities, contacts, accounts. And you have also options of setting email templates, putting email signatures. So that's just basically a quick run through of how the contact center looks and how you could try it out. So it's actually a beautiful system for small scale businesses and also large scale businesses that just want to get running with a contact center, right, in which people can reach out to you via telephone or via chats, and your live agents are stationed to receive those chats. So thank you very much for staying through to the end. You could also watch out my other videos that I'll be releasing on contact center. So thank you very much and see you in my next video. Cheers.